What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Arie, and in this one I'm actually going to talk about a topic that's very interesting to me, and actually a question that I get a lot, which is what makes the difference between the people who are successful with dropshipping and essentially the 99 or 95 whatever percent that aren't. And while there's a ton of things that, you know, influence your success, I'm going to talk about some of the things that I think that stand out a lot, or that at least I have been thinking about a lot lately, you know, when I reflect back on my success. And I know I look very tired, I need a shave. It's just, I was up till almost 4 a.m. last night and woke up at about 9, so I'm running a little bit low on sleep. I just got a new theme for Trend Cove, and I've been working on some email stuff. I've been working on some new ads. I've been testing a lot of new things, not only for the store, but mainly for the course that I'm putting together. So I'm kind of trying to lock down like the perfect formula, I guess you could say. But anyways, I'm not gonna babble anymore. I'm gonna get straight to the topic. So essentially, let me just talk about the first difference between the successful dropshippers and the non-successful dropshippers. And the first thing, in my opinion, is discipline. So I know that might sound like a weird one, but it's not. At least when it comes to Facebook ads, or even with Instagram shoutouts, anyone who is successful in anything is disciplined and has a method that they follow. For example, with Facebook ads, I know a lot of beginners, a lot of people that I've coached, they tend to cut their ad sets very early, and it's basically out of, you know, the lack of experience, but it's also because they're not very disciplined, or they just simply don't know that you have to let your ad sets run. So I've gotten a lot of people that, for example, will cut their ad sets after like $3 spent because they don't see any add to carts or things like that, where that's, you know, that's totally not the way to do it. You have to let them run. It's gonna be extremely rare for you to actually see any success when you do that. So make sure that you're not doing that, and that you develop that discipline and follow a specific strategy. Now, the second thing that I think is very important that makes a huge difference, in my opinion, is the fact that, you know, us successful dropshippers have found something that works, and we've doubled down on it. Okay, you gotta find something that works and double down on it, and then start diving into a lot of crazy new things. A lot of unsuccessful people, what happens is it's kind of like, you know, how you start your entrepreneurial journey. I mean, that was me too. You start with, you know, affiliate marketing, you start trying a little bit of trading stocks, a little bit of everything, and that doesn't work. You have to go all in into that one thing until you master it or find success in it, and then you can start diversifying into other markets. And I'm mainly talking about, you know, ads. For example, a lot of people mess with Facebook and then they go to AdWords and then they go to Snapchat. I would recommend you just test one thoroughly and try to master it, try to really understand it. Spend the money that you need to spend to find some success, even if it's very minimal, because at the end of the day, it's all data. This is all a numbers game, so you just have to kind of change your mindset a little bit and really start doubling down on what's working for you. But you first have to find out what's working for you. So that's something that, for example, I've done. I try not to let other people's opinions influence me too much, because if something is working for me, even if everyone else says it shouldn't work, I'm still going to continue doing it for as long as it keeps working. So, you know, that's something that I've definitely learned in the past few months. Now, the other thing is obviously going to be experience. You know, I've been in this game for way longer than the majority of the unsuccessful dropshippers, and I have stuck to it. I've been consistent and I have stuck to it, and that's typically what you will see with other successful dropshippers as well. It's not like they saw success within a month's time. Some have, but typically it's gonna take a long time to actually get comfortable with dropshipping and just really developing the experience that you need to have massive success. And then the other one is actually outsourcing, guys. And I know this is a really kind of something that you might have not expected, but it's 100% true. One of the biggest contributors to my success has been outsourcing. Now, that might sound obvious. You know, obviously when you build a team, you have more time, everything's more efficient, but truly I just didn't know how much of an impact it would actually make on my success and productivity overall. You know, I was doing, me and my partner Ty, we were both taking turns doing customer service back in the day, and, you know, fulfilling orders. And then it was really almost impossible for us to keep moving forward because we were essentially stalled. I mean, I was going to school and had a job. So by the time I got off, I would do some customer service and stuff, and then I wouldn't have time to run ads or anything. So it was very inconvenient. But then when we actually finally decided decided, you know what, let's just hire somebody for order fulfillment, and even if we're losing money, it doesn't matter. We hired somebody for order fulfillment. We still did the customer service at first because it was, you know, obviously it was kind of complicated to outsource at the time, and even just that little bit, just somebody fulfilling the orders, it kind of changed everything, literally, because I got so much more time. It was one less thing I had to worry about. So it was like that much more time I could focus on the things that are actually generating me income. That was very crucial. And of course, now we have multiple VAs across many different areas of our business. We have people doing customer service, order fulfillment, posting on our social media pages, etc., etc. But yeah, so that's going to be very important for you to outsource, and you can do it through Upwork for very, very cheap. Try it out and see how it affects your progress. Now, the very last thing that I think is absolutely one of the biggest differences when it comes to the non-successful dropshippers versus the successful ones is the fact that we don't dwell on the things that did not work, okay? It's all data, okay? To me, everything that I do that does not work, I don't stress about it in any way, shape, or form. Obviously, it's really hard to not stress about it when you are limited on money and you don't really know what's going on exactly. But trust me, you have to not dwell in the past. You have to think of this, like, change your mindset and think that every little bit of money that you're spending towards an ad is giving you data back. So you have to know that, and that kind of goes hand in hand with the fact that you have to let your ad sets run, which was the first tip. So make sure that you're not dwelling on the things that didn't work. Don't dwell on the money you've lost. Those are sunk costs, okay? You're not gonna get that back. So just keep moving forward. You will eventually find success if you stick to this, and you stick to a strategy or a method, whatever, but stick to something until you see success, okay? Trust me. And yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications if you want to be notified of when I upload a video. Obviously, I upload videos every day, and I'm trying to make them as valuable as possible. I'm trying to teach every single one of you how to succeed with dropshipping. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed this video. I am dropping this video today, and I'll do a live stream later today as well. So make sure you tune in for that. And that's all I got for today, guys. See you later. Peace out.